Hello. Let's see what message we have for the collective today. Oh, the fox. I love seeing the fox. Think on your feet. We have the fox spirit. Think on your feet. Timing. Oh, I thought they were mirroring numbers. I'm like, what? We have 27 and we have 73. So 9 and 10, which makes me, of course, automatically think of where we're at right now, just days before shifting from year 9 to year 1. All right, think on your feet with the fox spirit, and then we have timing. If you are in the creative flow, you feel everything flowing together in divine order. Think on your feet and getting in the flow. I also give you one moment. I want to read about the fox spirit real quick. All right. Be alert now, for fox spirit has appeared, and you are meant to move swiftly. Let this clever spirit draw out your creativity as you adjust to rapidly changing circumstances with, with resilience, grace, and astuteness. Fox spirit helps you to think on your feet, using your best judgment and wits to help you slip into a more advantageous situation. Now is not a time to hesitate, but a time for swift action of the mind, a time to think outside the box and notice the many ways in which you might make a move, aware of your surroundings and always clear on what you deserve and wish to co-create. Trust that your cleverness, guided by fox spirit, will serve you well. All right, I think being like quick to think, being smart, being alert as you navigate some kind of situation in your life. Timing is definitely important to keep in mind, as well as getting in the flow, and when you're in alignment, everything flows. And I've just noticed a lot of the butterflies shown here. Like this person has butterfly wings, and then there's a little purple and blue butterfly and a butterfly here. As we know, butterflies symbolize transformation, death, and rebirth. And I don't even know what kind of bird that is. Is that a phoenix? So timing and, using your wits and keeping your wits about you and being really strategic, I think. Strategic. And here's a protection message. Are you camouflaging yourself to avoid intimacy? Perhaps you're being too clever for your own good and playing games to protect yourself. Being dishonest with yourself or others can become isolating and create obstacles to true connection. Fox spirit calls you to be attuned to what is happening within you and around you so that your quick thinking and creativity can lead you to better relationships and situations. You are called to use your fox spirit beneficially rather than in ways that keep you from experiencing what you want. So that speaks to like self-sabotage within the context of relationships, romantic or not, And then it continues on. Or perhaps right now you are realizing that a situation is trickier than it appears on the surface, and you are afraid to make a move in case it turns out to be a mistake. Fox spirit is here to remind you that when you are in alignment with the Great Spirit, the answers and solutions can come quickly and you can trust them. Don't overthink a situation. Don't overthink a situation in order to avoid the challenge of facing a difficult truth. Don't overthink a situation in order to avoid the challenge of facing a difficult truth. Fox spirit's creative nature will always be there to guide you and help you move quickly into better circumstances. Okay, so someone, whoever this reading is for, maybe find themselves in the midst of really tricky, precarious, careful circumstances that require not only quick-witted, quick thinking, quick solutions, but also very careful handling. If you are feeling frozen in regards to inaction, like you're afraid to move in any direction because you're afraid you'll misstep. I guess my advice to you there is just take a step. It just takes one step forward, one tiny little baby step forward, and the universe will support you. I always like to give the analogy of dominoes, you know, when you line up a bunch of dominoes and all you have to do is just knock over the first domino, and then the rest are like, you know, they fall down perfect precision, perfect little pattern. But yeah, just take one small action step in the direction that you want to go, and you'll see, you know, you'll see that everything will be okay. If this is in regards to relationship and there's self-sabotage, I do want to pull a couple love cards real quick before we start the reading. Let's do a self-love affirmation. I started painting. I was going to make my own oracle deck, and I was doing it one painting at a time, and then I was going to scan the canvases and create cards, but it's expensive to have cards made. So I think I'm just going to hand paint my own little, I found some really cool like paper on Amazon. I'm going to just hand paint my own cards. Okay, self-love. This one flipped. Peace begins with me. My heart is full of love for who I am. Okay, so there could be self-loathing or self-hatred or maybe feeling unworthy. Maybe that's what keeps somebody not only frozen from taking any action forward, or it could possibly be the root of the self-sabotage. Is this, you know, deep lack of love for self or for your own value and worth, you know? And I think also what's coming to mind is shame and like the dark sides of ourselves. People do such a good job of hiding their less than ideal qualities, right? But it's not real. That's not real to not have any darkness. We all have, oh my gosh, I'm thinking of my brother's song. My brother is a singer-songwriter, and there's a song called, if you're curious, his band is called Hot Bodies in Motion, but there's a song called Darkness Isn't, I think it's just called Darkness. But it's like, darkness is inside of you. I hope you can find it within yourself. Darkness is inside of you. I hope you can find it within yourself. And I definitely butchered it. He sings it way better. But we all have darkness, and we wouldn't have, it's like, it's just part of the yin and yang, right? Like the contrasts of having both. I mean, it's just all about, duality. That's what I was trying to say. It's all a part of who you are, and the sooner you can just self-accept that, the sooner you win, right? Trophy. Win, victory, reputation, success, key experience, merit, goals, recognition, fame, ambition, achievements. Okay, so now this makes me think of like, let me get one more. Makes me think of like work, ambition, goals, victory. So if there's something, you know, in the workplace that you're being careful about. And we have Lily. Ambition. Both of these have the ambition as a keyword. Longevity, achievement, virtue, ambition. Interesting. Tomorrow's the 30th. I mean, it's late. It's actually, it'll be the 30th in like 20 minutes. And then the 31st. So maybe before the end of December is up, there's some kind of victory you'll have achieved. And maybe it was just a matter of timing, or maybe it was a matter of self-sabotage. Irregardless, take that first step of faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase. You just need to see the first step. Take the first step. And you will achieve success and victory. And I do want to find out one more little love card. Can we have a no? I'm hearing no. Give me any little clue if this is a love situation for someone. If they're self-sabotaging. Any encouragement. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. I always think these pictures are cheesy and whatever. But this is a sacred union, so you can't fuck it up. So if you're worried about fucking it up, you can't. You cannot mess up anything that is divinely orchestrated for you. You can't. And other people, it's so funny. People think they can interject themselves and control things and mess things up. Hold on. You can't mess it up. We've got timing, divine timing, sacred union. You cannot fuck up what's meant for you. It's impossible. So get out of your head and just live life. Live your life. Be kind. Work hard. Do no harm. And some people will try to, you know, for those haters out there that try to do harm, everything that you're wishing on another with ill intent on purpose will come back to you 100-fold. Trust when I say that. So do no harm, live your life, and watch as blessings upon blessings upon blessings flow into you. We have certainty in love, listening to your gut, speaking clearly. Tiger's eye, I love tiger's eye. Building a future, expressing yourself, stepping up. And sapphire, taking action. Ooh, that's exactly like what we're talking about. Taking action, blossoming love, releasing the past. Release the past, taking action, knowing certainty within yourself that you can't fuck up what's meant for you, and express yourself, step up, build a future together. Okay, that's one message. We're going to go ahead and start the reading now. Show me for my collective. What do we need to know in the recent past? Whoa. Okay, what's coming up on the horizon? What is the bridge? And the mountain. Mountain. Okay. And the sunrise. Sunrise, sunrise. Ooh. And what you don't see on the bottom of the deck. So the bottom of the deck represents the unseen, things that you don't see coming. We have a Queen of Swords in reverse. This is very cold, harsh, cruel, feminine energy. To the Seven of Wands in reverse. To the Three of Swords in reverse. So there is feminine energy that's been icy and cold and just out of pain and hurt. But the Three of Swords, this represents pain, betrayal, heartbreak, is upside down. So that means she's overcoming the pain. Her guard is lowering, because this would typically mean putting their guard up, lack of trust, and having to defend herself. So her guard is lowering. And the iceberg is melting. Her heart is healing. Let's see what's behind that. So if there's somebody that you're wanting to approach and you've been frozen in fear of making a wrong step forward or self-sabotaging or whatever the case may be, now is a good time to make that approach. Knight of Swords. This is taking action because the ice is thawing for this Ice Queen. All right. Now, let's take a peek-sees into the past. In the recent past, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is very, very, very slow-moving energy. It's a very beautiful card. Look at that sunset. We have an elephant. I love the reflection in the water. It's really beautiful. It's really peaceful looking. What do we need to know about the past? And the past is subjective, you know. I mean, time is fluid, so this could be 5 minutes ago, it could be 5 years ago, 5 days ago. So whatever you feel is highlighted within you. Show me this past with the Knight of Pentacles, slow-moving energy. Queen of Cups in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. To the Hermit. So there was some kind of pain in the past. I think something felt like it was moving too slow, or it was a dead end for somebody, because this is pain, heartbreak, betrayal. This is hitting a dead end or a brick wall. And then we have strength. Okay, so in the past, there was some kind of energy of wanting to move at a snail's pace, move very slowly. But with elephants, they're very sure-footed. It's slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. So there was some kind of slow moving energy towards, I'm assuming, a Queen of Cups, because a feminine energy popped out. Maybe someone was moving slowly towards a Queen of Cups with some kind of offer. But here we see her energy's flipped upside down. So her heart is where she once was open and warm and loving and hopeful. Even this picture of her, she's not usually depicted like this, but she looks like she's sitting waiting, right? If that seashell were her heart, like, I've got my heart out, I'm ready, I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. And I'm waiting, and I'm waiting still. And yet again, you know, like, the weight maybe crushed her. My stomach is making noises. I think she, with the Hermit, this represents going it alone. 7 of Wands would mean like needing to defend herself, but it's upside down. So the reversal on the 7 of Wands, I'm really bad at reversals. Exhaustion. Okay. Yes, she got tired of waiting for this elephant to reach her. So in the past, there was slow moving energy headed towards this divine feminine who's the Queen of Wands, or I'm sorry, the Queen of Cups embodies the energy of just unconditional love. But she came out upside down. So I think something, I keep saying the weight of it. There is no weight here. I mean, the elephants are big and heavy, but I think the weight of whatever this was in the past crushed her spirit maybe and caused her to just, it was exhausting. Oh, maybe, okay, when I say the weight of it, she carried the weight of the emotions in this connection. And so she decided to move forward on her own. Hermit is soul searching, going within. This is like a little mischievous adventurer vibe. It's giving Indiana Jones, right? Yeah, so in the recent past, someone got tired of waiting. There was slow movement, and it was inconsistent, and maybe it was 1 step forward, 10 steps back. And maybe that's why we have timing out here. And the message with the fox was about, you know, I feel like there was a message about like taking action, or yeah, it was something about being afraid of making a wrong move. But in the near future, what do we have? The 8 of Swords. In the near future, 8 of Swords. This is interesting because this typically means stuck, trapped. But there's nothing, nobody's trapped. So maybe in the near future, you free yourself. Are those snakes? Like, look, can you see that? I think those might be snakes. I think they freed themselves. So maybe in the near future, you go through some kind of darkness and follow the light. Oh, I'm hearing a song. Follow the light in the darkness, 1 step closer. You're gonna be okay. Hold on, don't let go. Ooh. Just follow the light in the darkness. You'll get through this. Yeah, you're gonna be okay. That's the name of that song. You're gonna be okay by Jen Johnson. So yeah, I think in the near future, there's some kind of freedom through the dark. And we were talking about even your own pieces of your heart that feel too dark or too heavy to show, or shame maybe gets a grip on you, and that's like the root cause of like a lack of actual self-acceptance, self-love. What was the self-love? My heart is full of love for who I am. Yeah, there's a big message here. My heart is full of love for who I am. Is it? Can you really say that and mean that? If not, I don't know what to tell you. I know for myself, like, I have moments where I'm like, oh my gosh, I am awesome. What's wrong with me? Why was I so hard on myself? So I guess just, I don't know, maybe that's why this is here in the near future, this dark road you have to travel. But there is light. There's still light. You can't have darkness without light. You cannot have light without darkness. So even in the dark night, even in the most painful, sleepless nights, there is a light on. Follow the light in the darkness. You'll get through this. Oh, this is soulmate energy. I love it. Two of Cups. It's so interesting that it's only depicted by one single unicorn. And usually Two of Cups depicts two very different people, because it's supposed to mean, like, it could be from different countries, it could be from different cultures. Like, Two of Cups is soulmate energy, but it's very different. And here it's just a singular unicorn, and that is very different. Unicorns are mythical and rare. So we have soulmate energy. I would say, since only one is being depicted here, I would say you don't see the other. Like, maybe you guys are, maybe you're in the dark. Maybe there's a separation period from your soulmate. We'll find out. I mean, I'm still going to clarify everything. We did clarify the past already. So someone in the very recent past, there was very slow movement towards a connection, and someone just, kind of the weight of it, the emotional weight of it, I think exhausted one, and they decided to move forward on their own. So yeah, that makes sense. If you parted ways, or somebody got tired of waiting, that sounds so bad. But no one should ever, waiting should never be just sitting and like, I'm here, I'm waiting. Because there's so much that needs to be done, right? So for anyone watching who's in this energy of waiting, just don't. Focus on your growth. Focus on your glow up. Focus on, I don't know, taking a karate class or boxing class, or I don't know, doing things, paint, like do things that you love to do. There's so much more to do in life than to just sit and wait on another person. But I'm just reading what the cards mean. So someone here waiting got exhausted and decided to go into hermit mode. And that would make sense if there's a connection here. And here with the soulmate card, only one is depicted of the two. And the one that's being depicted is this rare mythical creature drinking from the river of life. Finding her own or his own sustenance, like watering themselves. I think that's really healthy. I think that might be this Queen of Cups, because see how the blues match? Like this cave looks even the same, right? So someone who has the strength to go within, to embrace hermit. Hermit mode is like, it doesn't just mean isolation. It means finding answers, solutions, spiritual guidance, like leveling yourself up from the inside out. So going within to find guidance and support, and learning to water yourself, even when you're alone, and being okay with being alone. All right, so let's clarify, shall we? You're gonna be okay. Let me see this Eight of Swords, this feeling stuck in the mind, this stuckness. What is this? But see, even though you may feel alone and stuck and trapped, there's two snakes intertwined. And now that we have a soulmate card out here, this makes me think of quantum entanglement. Like you're the same. So even though you may seem like you're apart, here, let's get a soulmate card. So we did get the soulmate card here. Soulmate message. Every loving thought is a seed of love. Sometimes the seed sprouts instantly, and other times it lies dormant for a while. The timing really doesn't matter. Love always grows into greater love. Ah, I love that. Timing doesn't matter. And if some of you are out there like, but I'm impatient, because like if there's a Queen of Cups over here watching this video who got impatient and decided to just I don't think it's unhealthy though to go within and go into hermit mode. But if you feel that you're hurt because you were expecting anything like a certain timeline from someone, then maybe go within in your hermit mode here and be like, why? Why does timing matter? If this is my soulmate, if this is my special spiritual union partner, if we are quantumly entangled across time and space and time doesn't exist, then what's another whatever? Like, what's another 20 years? You've got to be okay. If you truly believe that someone is part of you, then loving you is loving them, and time doesn't matter. And that they just said that timing doesn't matter. Love grows into greater love. Every thought is a seed of love, whether you talk to this person or not. Oh yeah, we've got separation vibes. Send them energetically your love. And someone else here on the other end of this isn't loving themselves. So they're going to need you to send them your love, because and the more you love yourself, you're loving them as well. So I feel like I'm talking in circles. But yeah, you're not ever alone. If you're on this end of the story where you feel like you're in the dark night of the soul and you're trying to break free, because this is a card about breaking free, especially out of mental prisons, right? And it's dark and it's lonely and you feel fucking alone, just know you're not. There's two of them in there. You can't really see, but they're entangled together. You're just never alone. Energetically, there's someone out there praying for you, speaking life and love over you. Your counterpart. But let me see. What is this? Show me in the near future. What is this? Or the present, I guess. This Eight of Swords energy. Okay. We have Ace of Wands to a Knight of Cups. Somebody's wanting, this is a lot of passion. Ace of Wands is like out of your mind, passionate, either wanting a fresh start or a creative new beginning, or this could be like sexual attraction, passion, or just desire. It's the latter, because we have the Knight of Cups, which represents offering your cup. Offering your cup of love. And I love how he's not fully armored up. He's just got a helmet on. He's protecting his brain, his mind. So there is some kind of level of vulnerability here. So someone here has a lot of passion, and they're wanting to come forward and take that leap over the moon, and offer love. Why? Because it feels right. Justice. It's just right. Them delivering and offering themselves and their heart and their mind. Probably their most protected asset is their mind. The way they think is, to them, is a way of being a servant of the divine and making things right, balancing out the scales. But I digress. This aloneness, this darkness, what is this? This breaking free, right? Okay, let's back up. Eight of Swords is all about being bound up. Typically it's depicted by somebody surrounded by 8 swords and a blindfold around their eyes, or, but here these two have already broken free. And here we have traditional, this is like what society expects from you, or it could represent a higher level of commitment or marriage. But we have the Seven of Wands, which is needing to defend yourself. And then there's this new beginning, which I really feel like this is that new beginning. Somebody's breaking free for a new beginning because they want to take a leap of faith and offer their love because it's just right. Ooh, and then under the Justice is Eight of Wands, which is fast incoming. A message could be coming in for you. And Strength. Know who you are. Do not forget your power. But I want to clarify if this is marriage, or if this is just like spiritual enlightenment or traditions. What is the Seven of Wands and Hierophant? What is this? Defend yourself. Again? Same card, guys. 7 of Wands, 7 of Wands. A need to defend yourself against what? Okay, what is this Hierophant? There's been a lot of pain and being held back, tied to the past. Okay, let me shuffle real quick. What is... Oh! Well, looky here. That wasn't supposed to happen. We have the Lovers. We have an Empress in reverse. So did someone get someone pregnant? Or this, if it's not pregnancy, this is just feminine energy that's really codependent. And this is a Sword of Truth. Clarity. So this could be a relationship or a marriage, and there's something here about, I'm so confused, because we have a need to defend yourself twice. It's definitely, somebody wants to break free and have a new beginning, right? Take a spontaneous leap of faith. But we also have the Ace of Swords, which is all about truth, clarity, defending yourselves. Some kind of lover situation. This is the fact that these came out together is no bueno, because it's not a healthy thing. I'm actually being drawn to the apple and the fire. It makes me think of those pictures where somebody's like significant others are hugging and they're looking at their phone. You know what I mean? Like, but what's being highlighted to me is they're so different. Like they're wanting different things. Like maybe the masculine is desiring fire, passion. And we have that Ace of Wands, which is that fire and passion. And this feminine, this other part of this half here, they value sustenance, logic, stability. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, just real, like, reliable, steady Eddie. And this is like someone's lacking passion. But one or both of these people could be very emotionally dependent on the other, or codependent. And there's a need to see the truth here. And I just think fight fair. That's what I'm hearing. Fight fair. The truth is going to come to light. That's what this is. There is a partnership out there, and the truth is going to come to light about their true desires and their differences. And each of these is the same card, right? 7 of Wands, 7 of Wands. This represents each person's stance. And they just want different things, and that's okay. And look at their tattoos are even matching. It's like, to me, that's like, okay, but there's a lot that we do agree on. Maybe they've lived a whole 30 years together, like, this just makes me think of like history. These tattoos tell a story, but I really think I'm hearing fight fair. It's okay to want different things, and that's going to come to light, but make sure that you're both going to probably want to defend yourselves. And then the Fool, new beginning. So that's probably where this dark path that somebody has to take is in regards to this decoupling from this codependent partnership. And then we have the Bridge, which is this separation from soulmate. But timing, what is timing? What's 10 years when you've already, known each other for lifetimes, right? That's what I say. Show me this Two of Cups, this soulmate energy. No? Okay, I'll go here. What's up with this Two of Cups? Give me one more. strength. It's a situation that requires strength and magic. Look at the fairy with the trail of fairy dust and the rainbow. It's like, and we have this infinity symbol. So this is meant to be a forever thing. This is across lifetimes, across galaxies. It's magical, it's spiritual. It's not just, oh, I am love in the heart. There's a lot of love here. It's a stable love, and there's a 4 for stability. Yeah, and it's being, your strength is being renewed by your spirit team. But here we are. I thought it was interesting that the Lady of the Lake popped out. They're speaking of mythical creatures. What is the significance of the Lady of the Lake? And then we have the third eye. I see the light. And at last I see the light, and it's like the fog is lifted. And the Fool. This is the same card that's here in the near future with the Fool. It's this new beginning, this leap of faith. I think both of you, so one of you is in the dark, going through that whole epic journey in the dark with little lights to light the way and some kind of energetic support as you go down that path. I think even in separation, I think you feel one another. Like we have the I see the light, like I see you. Like I almost feel like this is the eyeball, like these eyeball lights. Like I see you, I see you're alone, you're not alone. You both wanted this new beginning. And I think you'll get it because this butterfly is transformation. So this whole thing needed to transform. And Lady of the Lake. What is the Lady of the Lake? Show me the Lady of the Lake. I think there was a decision made. Yeah. Oh, shit. Somebody took a detour. I think, because I just see siren when I see this. You know, like the mermaids that sing you to your death. Yeah, I feel like, and on the bottom of the deck is 9 of Cups in reverse. This means nightmares, failure. It's the opposite of, normally it would be wish fulfillment, dreams coming true. But upside down, it's like nightmares. It's not good. So, and I think someone made a wrong decision. Like got distracted. Because this is the Knight of Wands. It's kind of like fuckboy player energy. And see the fogginess. Normally they're very intelligent and can smell bullshit a mile away. I think somebody got distracted or something, like there was a decision. 2 of Wands, right? And I think they made the wrong choice because we have the nightmares, pain. Interesting. Yeah, see the books. I think this is someone they had a choice between, I think they made a decision based on lust or got lured to, they had a choice between a high priestess and the Lady of the Lake. Even the sign is bigger over here to the left when this is someone who supports their intellect and their spiritual growth. But that's right, everything happens for a reason. I love saying that, but I think that might have been the cause for the separation or the isolation of this couple. Now let's move on to the challenge. 8 of Wands. Ooh. Six of Cups in reverse. This is leaving home. And this is a message. Is that a tear? I can't tell if it's just paint or a tear on our little chameleon right there. I don't know. But this gives me like sending out a signal, like they're not in communication. So someone's giving a message, Eight of Wands, in a cryptic way for this person to receive in regards to someone leaving home. And remember, they're on this dark path, decoupling from whatever they had to decouple from that wasn't healthy, because they both wanted different things and truth was being shown on that connection. So the challenge is getting communication out to where it needs to go. What do we need to know? What do we need to know about the mountain here? About this communication being relayed. Oh, yeah, this is the Moon in reverse. King of Pentacles. Oh, we have another Eight of Wands, same exact card, so that's confirmation. There's someone's trying to get a message out. Change, it says change is in the air. An exciting adventure into the unknown. Yes, someone's taking their leap of faith and they want to send a signal flare, send a message out. Oh, somebody is completely isolated. Remember we saw that Queen of Cups in hermit mode? She's totally just in her own little world. Deep in meditation. It says deep in meditation, ready for combat. The respite chamber. So, but Four Swords means rest, relaxation, mental peace. She's removed herself from the chaos and is in a good place of peace. But somebody wants to get a message to her. And that's the challenge, because it's coming up in the challenge position. So, King of Pentacles. He had it all, it says. He had it all. What he did with it changed the universe. So, you may have it all. What are you going to do with it? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Moon in reverse. The Moon speaks of like emotions, hidden emotions, but upside down it's like it comes to light, like revealing the truth. And I feel like this is a card of dependence. And I feel like this King of Pentacles really, really needs to speak his truth. I mean, to get Eight of Wands twice is wild. So his challenge is to find a way to communicate his truth to someone who is completely shut away and unreachable. Interesting. And in the outcome position, we have the Page of Swords, but of course it's in reverse. Exhaustion, feeling unproductive. Playing mind games. Why is the Page of Swords the outcome? This whole thing is exhausting. I feel tired just doing it. And it was exhausting from the start for this Queen of Cups. But it's exhausting. Yeah. Okay. Show me this exhaustion. What is this outcome? Or it could be mind games. Somebody could be playing. I don't think it's mind games. Oh my gosh. We just got a divine pair. Are you kidding me? Ah, and he's got his little lizard, just like the one waiting on the message. So this is also another card of isolation, right? We've seen that throughout this whole entire theme of like one of two. And this makes me think how someone is just on a mission to come hell or high water, to fly through the storm, to get this message to their person. And this is divine counterparts. Like this is a matching pair, the King and Queen of Wands. Both very attractive, magnetic, charming, fiery, passionate. I think, because the challenge for the King is to get the message. I think since they both came out, I think it's saying it's going to be an exhausting journey and it's going to require all of his strength. He has divine assistance because this is true and stable love. And I do believe the outcome is connection here. Oof, these cards are so slippery. So we have the Two of Cups in reverse, which means being at odds with your soulmate. But the seeds have been planted and it's harvest time, bitches. Someone is not going to be happy about it. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Oh, the Queen of Swords in reverse is single. Or soon to be single because, yeah, this is Ice Queen energy. Cold, harsh, cruel. Someone who's very insecure, codependent. I think it's this. I think it's the partner that the King of Wands had to decouple from, because this is the singlehood card. So she's now single, but look at her. Even though she's single and icy cold, she's still provided for with abundance. Look at all the oranges. Look at all the money. She's got her home. She's got a roof over her head. She's got sustenance. She's got finances. But she hasn't done the work to heal her heart or to feel secure and stable in who she is, because I feel like healthy people don't hurt other people. Like when you're happy with your own life and you're who you are, you don't seek to go destroy others. Oh, look, better finances, better health, better everything. Things are going to be better for everybody. That's nice to see. What can you tell me? Let's get some love cards. What can you tell me about this King and Queen, this counterpart? That's crazy that they both flew out. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy. Flirt. Whew. Finances and career. Ooh, all right. Attraction. Past life connection. Yeah. It's going to be like a whole new love for them too, because something had to die in the past. I love that. Yeah, I did get the vibe that this was like a love across lifetimes. Like timing, because that one card said, what is time? Like time doesn't matter. And once it's like a power couple, like your finances are going to like skyrocket when you two finally do come together. And you may have seen a lot of opposition even finding each other, because when there's past life reunions, it's like all the opposition comes out of the woodwork to try to keep you guys apart, because you're so powerful when you do come together. I love that. I love that for y'all. All right, we're going to end it on, no, I was going to do a flower, but we'll end it on one of these cards. Free to be. And it's number 20, which is basically the number 2, which is the number of partnership and union. Love that for you. And it says, if I can find it, and it's in the category of nourishment. This card is a call to live unmasked, to unapologetically be yourself, rooted in the fire that's uniquely yours. It honors the long journey it can take to arrive here. It acknowledges the wounds carried, the difficult chapters, and the powerful moments of reclaiming the self. What do you desire from this time on earth? How do you wish it to be? You deserve to live your life as you so dream it. Feel yourself breathing into each new moment, free to express and free to be. You are worthy of being fully you. I love it. I love it. Mwah.